Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at subtotaling. On my courses, I often introduce this skill in the following way. What if your boss calls you in and says to you, I want to know what the subtotals are for David's sales, Jenny's sales, Richard's sales, and Sam's sales? You would use the following technique. But here's the most important thing. Before you subtotal, you have to sort the column that you want to subtotal. Let me turn filter off. So before you subtotal, you sort that column first. So let's go to Home Ribbon and sort A to Z. There we go. That's crucial, because if you don't do that, the subtotal means nothing. So let's go here to Sort and Filter. And notice that what we've done is we've used the short sort in order to sort that particular column. But if you wanted to subtotal it, you would have to go to the Data ribbon, and you would have to go to Outline over here. If you have a tighter resolution, it will have Subtotal as a separate icon. Here it is under the heading Outline. Subtotaling then brings up a dialog box that requests you to specify the criteria for the subtotaling. Now let's think logically. At each change in month, no, I'm not interested in subtotaling the months. At each change rather in salesperson. Do you see now why I had to sort first? Because every time it changes from one salesperson to another, say in this case from David to Jenny, it must produce a subtotal. If it was not sorted, it would then subtotal every time there was a change, and it would make no sense. I'm going to use the function sum, and I'm not adding the cost center. It defaults to the last column. I'm not adding the cost center. No, I'm going to add the sales. I want to know how much money they've made. Click on OK, and there we have the subtotal. Notice what it's also done is it's provided you a group and outline, which is why, by the way, it was under the heading outline. So if I click on number 2, for example, I'll get what the Americans call the bottom line. David, Jenny, Rich, and Sam, plus the grand total. If I click on number 3, I get every detail. If I click on number 1, then what happens is I get the bottom line. And the bottom line is simply this: the grand total at the bottom.